What do you think of when I say the words Blood Angels Captain? Maybe you think of the old Tycho model. Or maybe you think of this guy. You will have all seen him. The centerpiece of some iconic artwork by John Blanche. The front cover of the 2nd edition box set, and the Codex Imperialis found inside. When you think of a grizzled Astartes veteran, you doubtless think of him. Him and his ponytail. He doesn't bear the typical colours of Blood Angels, but don't we love it anyway? How beautiful are the yellows and the flames of this scheme alongside the black and red. I absolutely love it. If only someone made a miniature of him. In White Dwarf 174, Mike McVeigh showed us his conversion of the iconic captain. There was even an in-depth article detailing the conversion process. In the article, 4 metal Space Marines are sawed, trimmed, and glued together to assemble this miniature. And like all of Mike's work, the paintwork is fantastic. So, if you wanted to own this model, you could convert him like Mike did. But wait. In 2012, Games Workshop actually released a sculpt of this model. At the time, Games Day was the name of their annual event, and it was customary to release an event-exclusive miniature. And that year, it was this fella, a gorgeous sculpt, as you would expect, and true to the original. Almost. It bugs me a little that the bolter is the more recent style rather than the one we see in the John Blanche artwork, but never mind. You may be thinking, here he goes again, with his eBay finds. But you would be wrong. I'm not sure I want one, to be honest. This miniature was Finecast, and anyone who was in the game during the early years of Finecast will know of its reputation for miscasts and bubbles that needed filling with green stuff. They dubbed it Failcast for a reason. A year ago, I decided it was time to build one of these for myself. Before other projects whisked me away, I was collecting a Blood Angels army for 9th edition. So, I reckoned a Primaris version of this captain would fit the bill nicely. Plus, I had seen someone else on Instagram do just that. Since this project was done long before I started this channel, I didn't take a picture of every step of the build. But I include here the pictures I did take. The body was from a spare Primaris Marine, an intercessor, and the head was from the Blood Angels upgrade sprue. The other parts were from my extensive bits box. It isn't as fancy as the McVeigh version, but I think I've cut my cloth according to my means. Any green stuff work by me would doubtless have ended in disaster. The only fiddly modelling work was the addition of a blood drop on the chest and a purity seal. For the base, I used a plastic rock which came with another character. The rest was just my usual mix of grout and sand, plus an orc skull of course. As you can see, I opted for the old bolter. Sure, I could have gone with a bolt rifle, but I don't think this looks out of place. For the painting, I opted to spray a base coat with Colourforge Sanguine Red. As an aside, I love these sprays. I've used the blue and the yellow too, and they're a superb match for Citadel's equivalent colour. I tried my best to match the colours on the original artwork, as well as the extra details such as the black flames. I freehanded the skull on the knee pad, and the wreath on the other shin. Looking at it now, I could definitely improve on the paint job, some more highlights for example, but sometimes you just have to put a model down. Overall, he's a welcome addition to my Blood Angels collection, and could easily fulfill the role of a sergeant or lieutenant in the latest rule set. But have you ever recreated a piece of artwork in miniature? Do let me know in the comments below. And with that, I better get painting some more miniatures. Take care, and thanks for watching.